You will probably have some fun and get a little bit dirty too, so that's part of farm chores.
I don't know the first name of any officer in Surrey.
I'm Bob.
I have trouble breathing and I don't want to live. I just feel that I just want to stop it.
It's been pretty huge. I mean, BMX in Canada has been growing over the last decade quite a lot.
Fraser Focus, a fresh perspective beyond the bridge.
Hey guys, welcome to Fraser Focus, local faces and local places. I'm Leah Bolton.
And I'm Dean Atwell, and we've got more on stories from here in the Fraser region.
Right now we're at a farm because there's a lot of them here in the Fraser region.
And we're learning about the importance of teaching kids about these farm animals and the work involved.
This farm gives people a chance to do hands-on stuff, ask questions, find out where their food comes from.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Eagle Acres Dairy. We changed to Eagle Acres, and that is because we did need a new name, and that is in honor of our son that passed away. So he is the Eagle Spirit, according to our First Nations band very close to here.
Brian and I have been milking for 17 years, so we've been doing this with school kids, community events, organizations for that entire time. So we built it designed to have people come and visit.
You will probably have some fun and get a little bit dirty too, so that's part of farm chores. So that's what you've come to do today.
Here you can come, you can milk a cow by hand, you can bottle feed something, and not be able to go sanitize your hands right away afterwards. You know, maybe get a few of those good germs on you.
Good germs. There are such things as good germs.
Getting your hands dirty and not worrying about it.
Are you worried about it?
Not really.
And that was milk that just came out of a cow a second ago. So it's nice and warm, just like the babies like to have it.
Why is he doing that?
Because she's trying to suck more. She's trying to get more and more milk.
They're learning responsibility. They're learning about how to work together as a team because it's not just one person that needs to run a farm. So everybody has to do their share to work to make it successful.
How fast is that milk disappearing?
Quick.
Wow, that went really quickly, didn't it?
Yeah, I did that.
Are you learning chores, Sebastian?
We are.
Yeah.
Why are you doing it today then?
Well, I want Sebastian and Sofia, my kids, to learn where the food that they eat comes from and to appreciate, you know, how much work goes into this.
You pour the cereal in, you put the cereal bucket back in their pen. And then you have to take the water bucket out, go and dump it over there on the other side of the goats. And then you refill the water because they drink fresh water each day.
I'm carrying water for the baby calf. We have to dump it out and then we're gonna have to refill it with that hose.
Yeah. So they're learning responsibility here, really, is what you're saying. How are they at home? Are they really good at home? Could they learn some more?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They're good at home. They're good at doing their chores, but these are definitely different chores.
Hi. So cute. Do you want to work on a farm?
Yeah.
Yeah? What would your favorite thing be on a farm?
Cows.
Yeah, they probably like that.
You have chores to do, put your bottle away, and then come back here.
So do you work this hard at home, though?
No.
Yeah.
No, yes?
No.
Yes, maybe,
Well,
no, you
yeah.
definitely do.
Don't.
But you have to, there's living things here.
Yeah. Like sheep.
Sheep.
Like sheep and goats.
Oh my gosh. He's trying to get away.
Yeah.
This bunny is so cute. You scared him.
No, he just took it out. The one who was born yesterday. Born yesterday. He has it. It's a 2-day-old.
I don't think we can hold the tiny. It's too little.
How old did you say?
1 day old, just yesterday morning.
What do you think about this farming stuff?
Yeah, it's my second time here and I really like it.
You really like it. Good. So you can take care of bunnies and cows and stuff?
I might get a bunny.
Come on, that's right, come on you guys, come on. Come on kids.
Guys, it's my turn. Then it's my turn again.
Just a minute, okay?
And
your turn? What about my turn? What about my turn?
You get a turn.
How am I going to get a turn here? Can I try too?
Yes.
Oh, he's so hungry.
A scoop of sawdust in the house.
We don't scoop anything out of the house?
No, we just add to the top. Oh, you're liking that now, aren't you?
It's been a great experience for us. We've learned a lot about people. We've also learned a lot about, community and how people react, and they want to know where their food comes from.
People do want to know. It's important.
Sustainability. We can't do this without sustainability.
Get a big shovel full. Oh, good girl. Okay, carry it over. Oh my gosh.
Oh, perfect. Now give it a flick. So you guys get to come forward, pick up small handfuls, and scatter all the way.
Whoa, lots of work, Dean.
Lots to learn too. You're watching Fraser Focus.
We'll be right back in a moment.
The City of Surrey recognizes homelessness as a challenge. And again, it's not just a police issue. It's a bigger, broader issue, right?
Hey guys, welcome back to Fraser Focus, local faces and local places. In the last segment, we headed off to Langley for chore day. Now we're in Surrey to address the community. Coffee with a cop. Let's see what the issues are.
Well, this is great news. So we'll follow up on your commentary about our neighborhood safety meeting. Hi guys, how are you? Are you here to join us today?
No.
It's Coffee with a Cop. Are you in a gated complex or are you in a house?
Yeah.
Okay, so have you thought about Block Watch here? We're 22,000 strong now.
We did our first series last year. There's 5 districts in the city of Surrey, and so we'll rotate and go through each of those districts and just give a chance for the public to come in, to meet with police officers, to discuss any questions or issues that they have.
So what's your last name?
Everyone knows you communicate while you drink coffee, right?
It's a place to talk. I mean, it's
safe.
Safe. It's non-committal. It's a $2 cup of coffee, and you can actually make that relationship, that rapport with someone that you have never made before.
For 25 years, I've lived here in Surrey, and I don't know the first name of any officer in Surrey.
Oh, I'm Bob.
Now you know Bob?
Now I know you.
I mean, this is a great way to do it because it is informal and it's a really nice setting to be able to come.
A lot of people have the mentality of, I don't want to bother the police. I see something and it seems really suspicious, but I don't know if it's anything, so they don't call. And we really want to encourage people, please call it in.
Did this help today? Coffee with a cop?
Yes, it did for sure. So that's why we are here. We were told by the quarter manager that the Mounty's going to be here, so we are here just to enjoy coffee and discuss about our issues.
Well, we don't let you walk to school, do we?
No.
Why is that? It's dangerous to cross the street. That's probably his biggest issue, is he has to cross a major road to get
Oh, yeah, that's a tough one.
And even with a crosswalk, it's by an old folks' home, there's lights flash, people don't stop.
How's it going? Hi. Do you live in this neighborhood here? No. Have you been to this park before? Yeah. What do you think of this park?
I think it's really good.
Yeah.
For like toddlers.
Okay.
Preschool age kids.
Yeah. Do you see any issues in this park at all when you're here?
I just wish it was fenced a little bit better, just because my little one runs around a lot.
Okay.
I believe that they're doing as much as they can do because they have limitations, just like everyone else.
You'd congratulate them.
Yeah, I think they're doing a good job, and just be aware and listen to people. That's the big thing, is listen to people who sometimes you think it's not important, it really is.
It's a homeless problem, it's a drug problem, it's a gang problem, but at the same time people aren't in gangs, they don't know the gangs, so when they're dealt with something, especially like a question like this, how are you really supposed to know what you're supposed to do, you know what I mean?
How do you feel about this neighborhood? Yeah. Any issues crime-wise that you think that we could address better, or any concerns?
Well, there's some people that come around every so often that are, without children.
In the park? Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
This is what it's all about. We want these guys to be running around like this.
These are the concerns, right?
So this is one of the areas that we actually bring our bike patrols to the parks. The parks are a concern, right? Especially when they're backing onto residential areas. At nighttime, you've got the liquor, you've got people that are hanging around the parks. show you what started us coming out here. So we looked at some of the complaints in the area. This area was a complaint at nighttime. So we came to the back here one day and we did an analysis. And we met with all the owners here and said, okay, what are your issues here?
It's like, what's the problem?
Yeah, and this was a big concern right here. Needles, people using drugs at night.
Yeah, I think they're doing the best they can. They can't stop the drive-by shootings because you can't be everywhere at once.
We were going, and my wife was going at nighttime, right?
They're a little concerned about that as well.
So the city of Surrey recognizes homelessness as a challenge, and we're doing everything we can. And again, it's not just a police issue; it's a bigger, broader issue, right? And thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
And the New West residents, coffee in Surrey. So awesome! Cheers.
Well, this is dangerous business.
So the reason we're doing this, and I know that's one thing people ask, why are we doing this? And we realize that there's a chance to connect on a much less formal level with the community and the businesses. And some of the complaints we're seeing have come from this particular area of homelessness, vagrancy. So we thought we'll come out, reach out to some of the people here in this area, and build those relationships on a much less formal level.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah,
I mean, minus the camera, of course.
Minus the camera, but these are the cops on the beat. These are the cops on the street. So these are the faces they'll see first before they'll see my face or any other police officer's face. Yeah, you can enjoy that, take a break. I mean, yeah, there you go. So.
Hey, did you hear that? I can take a break. Speaking of breaks, we'll be right back here on Fraser Focus in a moment.
I would like to be able to choose my time and my way of death.
Welcome back to Fraser Focus. This week, Joy TV will be premiering the documentary My Life, My Choice, which captures the final few weeks of Kathy Wardle's life. Assisted death. Do we have the right to die?
I have trouble breathing, and I don't want to live. I just feel that I just want to stop it. I find it exhausting.
That's a clip from a documentary I produced for Vision TV called My Life, My Choice. It's the story of my longtime friend Kathy Wardle, who had to leave her country, Canada, to go to Switzerland to end her life after living in severe pain for many years.
If I'm terminally ill and there is no cure, then there should be nobody to force me to live on in suffering conditions.
The quality of my life is, I would rate as 0.
The organisation CARP represents a new vision of ageing for Canada. We caught up with CARP Vice President Wanda Morris to learn more about dying with dignity.
Probably the most critical issue facing the government right now is the issue of advance consent. Many Canadians are very afraid of living with something like dementia, so they're asking for the right to give advance consent to have assisted death when they no longer have that quality of life. The government's deciding whether that should happen. We know that our CARP members are strongly in favor of that.
I would like to be able to choose my time and my way of death.
The people who has terminal illness or problems like that, they should have the right to die.
The Kathy you see now, at the end of her life, isn't the Kathy her friends and family knew. We knew a bubbly gal that was full of life. A pioneer that was part of the very first graduating class at York University. A die-hard dog lover.
It just seems criminal to me that I have to leave my land, I have to leave my bed, and go all the way to Switzerland to accomplish something that should be easily available to me as a Canadian citizen. It was available to my dog. And my dog died a beautiful, gentle death.
Close to 80% of Canadians feel that at that final moment in their life, If the pain is unbearable, if the dignity is gone, if the individual is compos mentis, that last measure of autonomy has to rest with us.
Now, if this ruling gets passed, and we have a assisted living facility, let's say, that is sponsored by the Catholic Church, will there be assisted death available in those facilities?
The church cannot be participating in taking a life. You know, the Catholic Church built hospitals as a result of a society that didn't show adequate care through centuries and millennium. The church has built hospitals because society was not caring for people. We're not about to start changing that whole ethos, that whole reason for existence today because of a court case or because there's a groundswell of people who say, we want to take the easy way out. We're saying those hospitals are there for a purpose. Those physicians and health professionals are there for a purpose. They want to heal, and we're not going to be taking part in the killing of people as a solution.
As a nurse in our profession, we actually see at that time that person in that at that state of their health, and it's a hard ethical decision to make. And then a lot can come into play with families. Not everyone wants to see someone make that decision, even for themselves, for that person. So yeah, I think it's ultimately, I like to see it in place, but I know that's not always everyone has that in place at that time. So.
You can catch My Life, My Choice on Joy TV on April the 30th. You're watching Fraser Focus. More local stories when we come back.
Dean, are we sure we want to do this?
Yeah, so don't worry about that.
Whoa!
All right.
Welcome back to Fraser Focus, local faces and local places. We're continuing on with our 4-part sports and rec series.
Now, as the days get sunnier, it's time for us to hit the bicycle motocross track.
So it's a smaller bike, you got bigger bars so then you can control your power more easily. So you can get the power, and then there's no suspension either.
That's Bond and Johnson.
This is great on the individual level, and where boys and girls, moms and dads, they love to ride a bike. Not enough kids on bikes these days, I find, so with this sport, they get to find something that's on their own. Here, it's just you and your bike on the track. Come on, D, take it.
Whoa! I'm already stuck, Lee. Dean, are we sure we want to do this?
Yeah, so don't worry about that.
Whoa!
All right. So you can stand up and pedal too. There you go.
Okay, I don't know about this.
Come here, over here.
This track's been around for 30 plus years. A lot of the times you'll see the kids and the parents getting on the bike and doing laps. It's a great way to stay fit with your family, doing something fun.
You okay, bud?
5.
Yeah, what happened?
I slid out. My front wheel gave out.
Back on his wheels again?
Anyone can come out and practice.
If I wanted to drop by, I'm allowed?
Oh yeah, you can come practice. We can give you tips and help you out.
Okay, riders, random start.
I'm nervous. Yeah.
Ready, watch the game.
All right.
And
There
I've
we
got
go,
my
we're
fingers on the
off.
brake already. There we go.
Ryan, are you going to be pro?
I don't know.
He never says no. We ask him every week if he wants to go to practice and to race, and he always says yes.
Gate is down, and it's a fantastic start for Maris Strombergs and Liam Phillips.
It's been pretty huge. I mean, BMX in Canada has been growing over the last decade. Ever since the Olympics came about in 2008, and that was in Beijing. Of course, London in 2012, but it will be BMX in the Summer Games in Rio. So looking forward to that. This is where it all starts though. Every Olympic athlete that's on a BMX track right now started at this level right here.
Well, we came back from Belgium a couple weeks ago as well. Last weekend we were in Minnesota. Next weekend we'll be in Colorado. You know, there's a lot of riders that travel the same as we do, from race to race, and it doesn't matter whether they're from California or Texas or Arizona. You're still meeting up every weekend in the same place because they're chasing the same races and the same points as you are.
What you got? I would like to register myself, please. Do it.
Right. And where are you coming from?
From Whistler.
Whistler?
Pemberton BMX.
Nice.
Nice.
Whoa! Move out of the way.
We're still waiting for official, guys.
Is this the dance before you go out?
Yeah. Trying to get the blood in the legs.
They don't put any age limits on this?
No, you can race till you're 65 and older. There's a class now, but they keep making older ones. So by the time I get to 65, there's going to be a 75 and older, and I'll be in that one.
It's all my girls. Oh, there's one.
I was gonna say this is the wrong one. Oh my gosh, I'm getting run over.
Yeah, it's supposed to be good for Sunday. Yeah, girls rock.
Yeah, there's like two.
We run basically from April till about October. Our season opener is usually around Easter time, and we're here twice a week. We race twice a week. We practice Monday nights. Yeah, we go all the way until Mother Nature lets us, which is usually about mid-October or anything like that, depending on how the weather holds out. But usually that's pretty much our outdoor seasons from May to October.
That shoot was definitely a lot of fun. Going to take the kids out to try them this summer.
It's a bit different than this track here, but don't forget those helmets, Dean. That's it for this episode of Fraser Focus, local faces and local places.
Remember, if you have a story that you'd like us to share, please feel free to contact us. Search for JoytvBC on popular social media sites. I'm Dean Atwell.
And I'm Leah Bolton. See you next week.